Hello everybody and welcome back to Overkill Simulations, and today we're back with more Microsoft Flight Simulator news and updates. And updates is definitely the theme for today, as well as a bit of hints for Christmas shopping and a little bit more, so stick around. If you are interested in any of my tutorial guides for Microsoft Flight Simulator, or simply interested in supporting the channel, consider joining me on Patreon. Patreon subscribers level tier 2 and above have access to all of my guides, as well as any future guides that come down the road. Patreon link can be found in the description below. Alright folks, so we're going to jump right into it. The holiday season is definitely here. We have Christmas right around the corner, just a week away, and there are a ton of deals that are going around. So I'm going to give you guys just a quick heads up on the few, although FS Elite has posted an absolutely fantastic list that I highly suggest you guys check out. So first off, you have VR. I would definitely be taking a look at Pimax. Pimax is running sales and specials all the time, and you're definitely taking a look at the Crystal Light for those who are just looking for a great seated user VR experience, and then of course the Pimax Crystal Super if you want all the bells and whistles. Tobii Eye Tracker 5 has made numerous updates over the last few months to their service, and it is definitely worth the look at too if you're looking for a hands-free, heads-free head and eye tracking software. I would also recommend taking a look at Beam Eye Tracker. Beam Eye Tracker is probably the easiest and cheapest route to go right now for any kind of eye or head tracking, as you can use any cell phone or webcam that you have lying around. You can get a nice working webcam for as little as $30 or $40 on Amazon. That will definitely get you by. Of course, the higher resolution and higher refresh rate of the camera is going to give you a much better experience in that department. The Thrustmaster TPR rudder pedals are on sale. Windwing Orion flight rudder pedals. For control sticks, you have things like the Thrustmaster TCA Side Stick Airbus Edition, the Honeycomb Foxtrot Aviation Stick, and the Windwing Orion 2 Viper Ace EX, which is an absolutely fantastic flight stick, as I have all of those on hand, minus the Honeycomb Foxtrot. Control setups Honeycomb Alpha and Bravo have been seen all the way down in the $229 range on Amazon just this week, so make sure you guys take a look for that. There is probably no better set still to this day for general aviation, for just getting into the sim world or looking for that all-in-one package, than the Honeycomb Bravo and Alpha. In my opinion, they still stand on top as the best bang for the buck, even at their full price of approximately $299 per unit. However, again, right now, this week, they have been seen on Amazon for all the way down to $250 and $225 I saw at one point. So keep your eyes sharp, folks. This is definitely time to be looking at things. The cockpit components, the Wing A3X MCDU is definitely a great route to go, but I would also recommend taking a look at PU Air Korea. I think their set is one of the best in the form of a single unit that can be extremely modular, as you can swap the panels out for the variations of aircrafts, Airbus, Boeing, etc., and their independent configurations, 737 versus 777, etc. So it's definitely something you really want to look to. And of course, when it comes to motion VR, if you really want to step up your game, I would absolutely recommend the DOF reality sets. The P3 motion platform, I believe, is also running a sale right now. And don't forget to tie it all in with none other than Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Although still having some issues here on the bend, 2024 is definitely starting to shape up to be the simulating platform that I think is going to take the rest of the world, unfortunately, by storm. And the only reason why I say unfortunately is I think it's going to leave a lot of the others in the dust, and they are all great platforms. But 2024 is finally shaping in to be something that is semi-stable, and I would actually go way beyond, say, semi. I'm just a little bitter about it because I missed my 2020 experience. But even I am starting to come to the realization that 2024 is becoming the simulator of the year. It is significantly improved from launch. This last update for Sim Update 4 certainly made massive improvements to all performance aspects, especially in the realm of virtual reality. Virtual reality in 2024 has taken a major step forward and really shaping it to be quite the experience. I was playing around with it a little bit this morning, so definitely was very impressed. So, of course, guys, keep your eyes sharp, and don't forget to comment down below. If you guys see a spectacular sale, make sure you let the community know down below, as everyone would probably benefit from that. Next up, A2A Simulations AccuSim Aerostar 600 has been updated. It's going to start our line of updates on aircraft. So A2A released a significant update for the Aerostar 600 from Microsoft Flight Simulators 2020 as well as 2024. In the new version, update features includes upgrades across the systems, sounds, visuals, physics, avionics, along with a number of fixes and quality of life improvements. Some of the highlights to the new update are new visible passengers in all cabin seats, improved avionic behavior, refined lighting and panel color tuning, enhanced ground shock absorption, multiple system improvements and fixes for internal and external sound, as well as far more. Of course, if you guys are interested in seeing the entire changelog, be sure to check out the A2A Simulations website, where it will have those listed for you. The Aerostar 600 as well as the Comanche are still, I don't know if they're the best anymore, but certainly they are absolutely two of the most realistic simulations that you can have right now for Microsoft Flight Simulator in today's aircraft list. Like I said, I don't know that they are the most realistic anymore. I don't know that they are necessarily the best anymore, but they are very high on the list. It's a really close competition. For me, the competition has very steadily, in my personal opinion, always been a battle between A2A and Black Square. I think Black Square is another one who also just does absolutely amazing things with their aircraft. So they are both fantastic developers, and A2A is worth every penny that you will spend on their planes. So if you enjoy their type of aircraft they have out, again, don't forget they also have the Comanche. So if you're looking for something far more general aviation to tool around, do your general aviation hops, then you have the Comanche that's going to give you a very same kind of behavior and a really high quality simulation experience. Contrail recently shared a development update on their upcoming Dassault Falcon 50 from Microsoft Flight Simulators 20 and 24. After earlier updates focused more on the model progress and system implementation, the team has now shifted toward full flight phase testing. Supported by real-world pilots, mechanics, as well as an experienced group of beta testers, the wide testing across the regions, weather conditions, and operational scenarios, helping to identify subtle behaviors and interactions that only become evident during extended use of the aircraft. Most of the aircraft systems are now implemented and in place. Current work focuses more on refinement and resolving edge cases, such as addressing issues where systems interact with one another. The autopilot has been getting an extensive attention recently, as the Contrail team has been aiming for a stable and predictable behavior in all modes and phases of flight. Visually, the FA50, as you guys can see, is just about finished. The 3D modeling is mostly complete, both inside and out. However, the aircraft sound still desires some additional work, and Contrail noting that the sound set remains a significant item to better reflect the real-world operating conditions. No release date on the aircraft has been announced as of yet, but the team has stressed that it was never committed to a 2025 release date, only that was their goal. So I'm pretty much solidifying, as they only have a couple of weeks, that means that we're not going to see it in 2025. Now, I'm a big proponent personally of waiting. I would much rather developers wait than push something out that isn't ready. So I'm all for it. I think it's going to be a fantastic aircraft when it launches. It's definitely a very nice aircraft to have in the list. Very unique, especially as a tri-engine. I think it's going to be really cool and worth the wait. Let me know what you guys think down below. Next up, continuing with the updates, Indie Builds has updated their A350 airliner to version 1.1.9. This again is for both 2020 and 2024. This new update brings refinements across the aircraft, fixing a broad range of system behaviors, navigation logic, as well as providing some quality of life fixes. It also includes improvements to visuals, EFB functionality, and the MSFS 2024 audio. Enhancements include VNAV and DES mode improvements to correct terrain, TCAS, HUD operation, brake cooling logic, and flight plan handling, as well as significantly more. The changelog is actually quite extensive, and I do recommend you head over to the Indie Builds website to check out the entire log. This aircraft has definitely, met its expectations as of the last couple updates. Now keep in mind, this thing comes in at right around 75 US dollars. But it is worth it, you guys. I cannot stress that enough. It is definitely it's not Phoenix. Okay. It's not. But I would say it's a tail behind it. Okay. Phoenix is, I think, the best commercial simulation we currently have in the Airbus realm. But I would say that any builds, A350 is right on the tails, and obviously a significantly larger aircraft, so it makes it a lot more fun to fly. I don't know, there's something about flying the big wide bodies. But anyways, yeah, if you guys are interested, make sure you guys check that out. It is definitely a badass aircraft and worth the pennies. Adding to the updates of updates, the other one that has received numerous updates in the last few weeks has been Hangar Control. Hangar Control is meant to be a one-stop shop, controlling all of your simulation hardware and gaming hardware. Keep in mind that is a very big stress point. Hangar Control is not limited to flight simulation, can be used in just about any simulator or game, especially anything that will accept at the very least keyboard commands. But it's also meant to support and manage all of your mods, tools, add-ons, config files, profiles, and much more. It also has an application hanger that can launch multiple applications based on a profile configuration that you set, as well as websites and retaining window position and sizing. Even has a window rescue option in case you ever get a window that's stuck off screen that you can't get to. Simply click a button, it will return to the center of the screen. It has made massive improvements over the last few weeks and is only continuing to get better. With this very coming week, this past week, we had full support given for the Stream Deck Plus and Stream Deck XL, as well as coming this week, we will have full Knobster support as well as the Logitech radio panel. If you guys are interested in checking out a copy of Hangar Control, you can download it for free. Simply come to the website overkillsimulations.com, create an account first, then go to the account page, and you can download your free copy of it. You will have 5 days of unlimited, unrestricted access to the software to check it out, and that includes any updates that might have been released during that trial period. Support for X-Plane has also been verified and tested, although still in current development, but it is absolutely working and functioning. So you have one application that controls natively Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, 2024, as well as X-Plane. Soon down the roadmap, you'll see integrations with DCS World as well as American Truck Simulator. I can't even begin to go into the list of feature requests and things that have been implemented strictly based on community feedback. I am listening to you guys every single day and making changes strictly based on what you're looking for in this application. So again, if you're interested in trying it out, go to overkillsimulations.com, create an account first, click on the account button in the top right, download the latest version of Hangar Control, and you will have 5 days of unrestricted trial access to the software. And it's one purchase, one time, $39.99, and gives you access to all of the aforementioned features and anything that comes down the road as it continues to grow and develop. Alright, and finally, last up on our list, Flying Iron Simulations has updated the Focke-Wulf 190A8 from Microsoft's Flight Simulators 2020 and 2024. The update brings significant enhancements to the sound set and flight model, along with a range of bug fixes and general improvements. It also resolves several issues that cropped up in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, including level of detail related disappearing meshes and overly strong windshield reflections. The flight model has also been refined to ensure a smoother compatibility with Flight Simulator 2024. The full changelog can be found on their website under the aircraft details. Flying Iron Simulations, I think, is absolutely the king right now when it comes to the Warbird series of aircraft, so if that's your cup of tea, they are definitely worth the check. As always, folks, I hope you found this video informative and useful, at the very least entertaining. Stay safe and healthy, and I'll see you in the next one.